Yo, what is going on, guys? Wanted to do a quick video for you. A couple of guys have asked me in the past about touch passes. And touch passes are one of those things that were really popular. Then the 2-4-5 odd defense came out, and they completely deaded the touch pass. And then when they patched the 2-4-5 odd, some people have kind of went back to incorporating these in their offense. Now, let me go ahead and explain to you how to best defend these. And I'm not going to give you a basic defense, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't like being in, for instance, 3-3-5, which is my base defense. Some people don't like being in 4-4, which is probably my second favorite defense. So I'm going to give you a couple different examples of things you can do. I'm going to show you the main concept behind it and let you guys kind of figure out which defense you want to do this from. And I'm also going to show you an example of something that won't work that you might think will work, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So to show you the basic way to stop this, 3-3-5 wide at a nickel, you have the play Sam, 3 Sam will blitz, and although I use that play because they're already blitzing, it really has no effect on the matter, right? Because what you want to do, and the key to this, is you need to take a linebacker and move them out, right? So you're just going to move this guy out, and what's going to happen is you'll see the running back and the tight end, and sometimes even the tackle, all sprint to go block this linebacker that we're moving. And when that happens, either this linebacker right here will flow in and hit him in the backfield, this linebacker, or the safety, will flow through the B gap and hit them in the backfield, or it's going to leave a wide open alley for us to hit with our user. Now, I like doing this defense and this style of defense because I do not like having to take my user and stand on this side of the field because I'm worried about a touch pass. If I do this, basically what that signifies to the opponent is they can run the ball to the left with inside zones or stuff like that, or they can quick pass to that side because they know it's going to be basically impossible for me to be blitzing off that side. Two things that I really like to do: I don't like people knowing when I'm blitzing and who's coming free and who's not. And I don't like people knowing where my user is. Like, if they have identifier, they'll know where my guy is, but if they don't, that's a huge advantage for me. So with that being said, this allows me to play wherever I want with the safety. I can stand right here. If I want to stand in the middle of the field, I can do that. If I don't even want to be on this safety, I can play on this middle linebacker. All options are, there for me. Typically, against a set like doubles, I will stand over here. I will stand on the outside hip of this player, and I'll shoot through that B gap if it's an inside zone. So basically, I'll kill the inside zone to the left. This defense right here will stop the touch pass by itself, and then I'm good. Now let's go and do this so you guys can see how this works, right? So I'm just gonna put my safety back there, basically not do anything. Watch what happens with this touch pass when we run it. As you'll see, they shoot over, and the running back can't really react. So let me go ahead and show you the instant replay. By us moving that outside linebacker out there, you see he initially goes out to get him, but then the tight end's also out there. So the running back redirects and tries to block the safety, but he can't really ever react fast enough to make a play. And keep in mind, this is also with the linebacker shooting in free right here, also the safety, which would be our user. So this touch pass is going nowhere. Like, that's a hit in the backfield for a loss. And that's not due to any block shed, right? I mean, we didn't block shed and hit him. It was basically just set up by scheme. Now, let's go ahead and do it again. Right? Very simple thing, just move him out. You can make whatever adjustments you want. And like I said, the safety could be wherever you want. It doesn't have to be in the middle of the field. It could be on the left. You don't even have to be on this guy. But we'll go ahead and just show it to you again. Show you that it's not fluke. And as you see, the safety's just right there to play it. Now, 3-3-5 is cool. 3-3-5 wide, excuse me. But a lot of people probably don't want to be in 3-3-5 wide. Especially not against the pass. So let's go ahead and show you that you can do this out of other defenses, right? So I talked about 4-4. Same concept. I'm not going to show it because besides me, I don't know anybody else that runs 4-4. So let's go ahead and show 3-4 odd. This is very meta style defense, right? So say you come out, you want to run pinch dog 3. This will still work as long as you move that guy out there. So let's go ahead, call the touch pass. Go ahead. You do whatever you want with the linebackers. You could pinch them, spread them. Doesn't matter. Here we'll pinch. We're just going to move this guy out. Boom. Move that guy out if we wanted to. That's fine. But yeah, the same concept's going to work just because they all react and go over there to him. Now there, I did have to kind of make a user play, but I'll go to the replay and just show you how this will work, right? So you see right off the bat, the only reason we had to make a user play here is because D Ford got up the field so fast that I was able to actually cut it back underneath him and actually have good blocking at that point. But if I guess that's Quan Alexander, right? So I mean, if Alexander doesn't beat Njoku so bad here, that's hitting the backfield. But the fact that he dominated him so quickly, it gave him a little bit of room, and I might have picked up a yard or two, and that was with pretty decent stick work, running with Odell. All right, so now let me show you something that doesn't work, and this is kind of counterproductive, but I mentioned you can move the linebackers out and get, the stop. But a formation like 2-4-5, which is a formation I really like, you can't do it, and you can't stop it out of this because of the fact that your linebackers, they will not set. So you can see, these guys are in their, linebacker stance, and we can move them around, right? I can move this guy wherever I want. However, if I put him out here like I do out of the other formations, the computer will reset him. So there's no way to get him out here to set the edge without me manually being on him, which defeats the purpose. So, like I said, that's just something I wanted to talk about because I know some people will probably try this and then wonder why the hell it's not working. And it is. That's an annoying part of the game, but it's there. So I wanted you guys to be aware of it, right?